What's up, 99 World? You on the Blade with the Blade Runners. I am Cool Sauce, and to my left, I got the one and only Well Boy. Well Boy, what's popping?
Same old two-step, getting ready to get into some crazy type shit.
Yeah, because there's some crazy shit going on.
Yeah, there's some crazy shit going on.
And directly across from me, the undebunkable. I ain't got too many more names to call you today.
The downtrodden.
The downtrodden.
The misguided.
Oh, shit. You cannot forget the degenerate that time.
Degenerate.
The one and only. Captain Senior. What's good, Cap?
What's good, man? Hey, I'm telling y'all right now, y'all about to laugh y'all ass off. That's all I'm going to say.
All right, check it out.
Let's get into it.
We might as well go ahead and start from the beginning. And the first thing we want to talk about today is the debacle that's going on in New England with Malcolm Butler and Bill Belichick.
Yeah. I'm always
First of all, let me ask you this. First of all, before you get into that, let me ask you this.
All right.
Do you think it's some bullshit going on in New England? And I mean, like, I kind of want to say racial shit.
Nah. And I'm going to tell you why. Tom Brady pretty much run that team.
But Tom Brady ain't no Malcolm Butler won't playing.
You say he didn't know?
He didn't know.
How could he not know?
He didn't.
He didn't.
You mean as the game was being played?
No, he found out when everybody else found out.
Oh, that he won't be a starter.
Right.
Okay. And I think he was pissed off about that shit too.
Yeah, and
okay. So with that being said, you know, the point I was gonna make, I still stand on. Tom Brady pretty much run that team. You know, he say, man, I need this guy on the field. You know what I'm saying? This guy been doing this. I need him on the field. And Belichick usually scoot him out there. Most of the guys around Tom Brady are black guys.
right,
So
yeah,
to say, so I'm not gonna say it was racial.
So let's throw race out.
Okay, race is out.
Race is
I'm
out.
not gonna throw it all the way out, but but I think it's highly improbable that it was racial. Now, what I do think, what I was gonna say at first, is we as fans, we don't see 99% of the shit that going on in the football team.
Oh hell no!
All we see is what happened on Sunday.
That's
and
right.
what ESPN choose to tell us.
And we'll leak out the locker room. That's
Right.
pretty much it.
Now, Malcolm Butler, I was doing the research. Malcolm Butler started more snaps on defense than any other player on the defense.
97.8% of the time he was on the field.
Right.
For the defense. He started 97.8 snaps all year, 100%.
Right.
Into the Super Bowl.
That's more snaps than any other player.
He led the
on
team. He led
defense.
the team in starting snaps.
Okay. Now the way New England defense was getting torched by Philly receivers. I mean, they was getting torched. You know, not the receivers were running great routes.
Right.
Not Nick Foles was throwing pinpoint passes.
That's right.
They just was getting out. They just was getting torched. They was getting burned up on the field.
So why you don't put Butler in?
It's got to be something that happened. It's got to be something that happened off the field that made Belichick say, well, you know what? Sit your ass down.
I don't believe it.
I believe it.
When Malcolm Butler was asked, this was his response.
I don't know what happened. I just know what Belichick said.
So I believe him. And why put all the propaganda? Hold on. There was a lot of propaganda out on the man, though. They tried to say he was at the Rick Ross show. He wasn't. They tried to say he was late for meetings. He wasn't. This is what I believe. You ready?
Yeah, let's have it.
I believe Belichick is so diabolical and so much of a power
I believe that.
junkie.
Yeah.
That when that young boy asked for that money at the beginning of the season, they didn't give it to him.
Right.
But they turned around and gave the money.
Stephon Gilmore.
Right. Boom. So you give the money to another guy, but you don't give it to him
And
when he's deserving of it though.
Yeah.
But
hold on. So do you think the boy had an attitude all year?
I mean, but that plays into what I just said. We don't know.
Remember, he wanted to get traded to the Saints.
Okay. Yeah.
And that trade didn't fall through because guess who didn't let it go through?
Belichick.
Yep.
Yeah.
So do you think this was Bill Belichick saying, you know what, you little motherfucker, I'm gonna fix your ass?
It absolutely could be true.
And you sit the man down in the Super Bowl, lose the game at the expense of the other players.
Yeah, and like I said,
And he didn't tell them other players because they didn't fucking know.
Like I was saying.
Remember they were saying that he was sick and all that.
Like I was saying though.
The boy was on the sideline crying while they were singing the national anthem.
And then they were saying that he was sick, couldn't do this, do that. And then Josina Anderson, she said two of the players came and told her, well, nothing wrong with him.
And they started tweeting after the game. And Tom Brady tweeted this morning. I believe it was this morning.
Supporting.
And he said, man, you're a good teammate. I'm going to miss you, that type of shit.
Yeah.
Supporting the brother.
Yeah, you can't.
I think the reason why he wasn't
New England after that.
I think the reason why he didn't start, because if he had a killer game, he'd have put more pressure on the organization to re-sign him. And they can't tie that money on two corners.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and agree with Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless on this. I believe that Belichick did it like that to kind of fuck up the boy stock. I mean, if you own a team, I mean, just like Skip Bayless said, I mean, Shannon Sharp said this. If you own a team and you like, God damn, they ain't let the boy play in the Super Bowl. What the fuck did he do? I don't want that motherfucker.
I agree with that. Now,
but it backfired though.
I'm gonna say this now. Like I said, it's something that happened that we didn't see. What I was gonna say earlier is, but I'm not ready to say that it was Malcolm Butler. You know, it was him. It might have been something that he got into a little tiff with the coaches.
The only thing I could see outside of football that could have happened is he, fucked Belichick
girlfriend,
wife or something. You know what I mean?
I mean, he could have.
to the wall,
like you said, Bill Belichick is a diabolical, maniacal type dude. You know what I mean? Malcolm Butler could have said something in a meeting and ain't even know he said nothing wrong.
Is Bill Belichick gonna be coaching the New England Patriots in the next 3 years with all this Josh McDaniels shit?
Yup.
No, he gonna go up higher in the office.
You know what I see happening?
I think stay in the organization.
I think he'll be a GM or he'll get vice president of
because it's starting to look like Jason Garrett and Wade Phillips. It's starting to stink like that a little bit.
Nah,
Bob Kraft has shown in the last 6 months. No, not 6 months. In the last 6 weeks, that goddamn it all, he got a backbone now. Mm-hmm. You don't become a billionaire by making the easy decisions either.
Right.
That Garoppolo.
Now that was
when
crazy.
we got him, I was like,
The thing is though,
Belichick
crazy. Shit ain't been right since that.
Yeah, you're right.
And Belichick, that was his project.
he didn't want to lose him.
He didn't want to lose him
because that would have kept him coaching longer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You got another quarterback that can win you 5 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, Tom Brady is 40.
Thank you, Patriots.
At the same time, I think Tom Brady might have had a little something with Garoppolo getting the son out of there. I think.
Yeah, I believe that.
You know what I mean?
And he gonna send him to his favorite team of all time.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it might have been one of them things where it might have been one of them things where you just Tom Brady, Garoppolo, whoever.
But
I ain't
the
gonna say crap.
timeline is so weird because this what happened.
They just sat down and discussed it. It's like, man,
the Patriots went to
the
the Super Bowl against Atlanta. Kyle Shanahan is the offensive coordinator. Blew the damn lead and everything. Then right after the game, a few hours after the game, him and Belichick talked for hours on the phone.
It's a good old boy club. You know what I mean? They swing deals.
Then we tried to get Garoppolo at the beginning of the season. They won the first rounder. Then midway through the season, 8 games into the season, you give him up for a second rounder to Tom Brady's favorite team. But you had a conversation with him in the beginning of the year. I mean,
it's a good old boy club, man.
He called the man. He called San Francisco up and said, "Would y'all give us a second round pick for them?" Sure.
Yeah, that's how it works. I mean,
but that ain't really the negotiating table, is it?
But all right, y'all seen the movie? What's the movie where Kevin Costner was the GM of the Cleveland Browns?
Moneyball.
Not Moneyball. That's baseball. But Kevin Costner was the GM of the Cleveland Browns, and he swung a deal on draft day.
That's the name of the movie.
Is the name of the movie Draft Day?
Yeah.
He swung a deal on draft day that was tremendous. Like, yo, how did you pull this off? Now, I think that we was given an inside look on how deals are made. So, yeah. I mean, the play that actually – I'm going to redact my statement. I'm not going to say won the game, but put Philly in the driver's seat to win was – I think it was fourth down when Nick Foles caught that touchdown pass.
Oh, yeah.
That's what put him in position like, yo, okay, we in the driver's seat now. We ain't playing catch-up. We driving now.
All right. Well, check this out. Question before we close the agenda.
Oh, wait. I said all that because I wanted to bring it back around.
All right, go ahead.
Jimmy Butler could have made a play that could have won the game.
Who?
As he did. I said Jimmy Butler. Malcolm Butler. Who the fuck is Jimmy Butler? Oh, he played basketball. He played for the Timberwolves.
I don't know what happened. I just know what Belichick said.
I'm thinking about Complex when Jimmy Butler bought about $2,000 with the Jordans. But Malcolm Butler could have made a play to win the game, as he did against Seattle, right?
Right.
But I'm a firm believer of this, that New England has a system to where they can put any player on the field and win.
But I hear you, Nat, but you still play your best motherfuckers.
Yes, you do.
Super
That's why I
fucking bold.
said it had to have been something that was done off the field. It won't. He had a bad practice.
I think Belichick is a crazy motherfucker.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
And I think he did that shit
I think he
in
was trying to
spite.
prove. Yeah, I think he was trying to prove.
Could have been. Yeah,
I think he was like, nigga, fuck
I played.
you.
Look, I played football in high school.
on the field.
Yeah.
I played football in high school. I showed up for practice late when we was getting ready to play John Marshall High School. I ain't get in not none. The coach at the end of the game, coach looked at me like, "Man, do you know why you ain't play?" And I was like, "Cause I showed up late." He was like, "Yup." So that was to show me that I ain't above the team.
But this is not that type of football.
I mean, but
this is business football.
But it's football though.
But it's business football.
Right.
These motherfuckers lost the Super Bowl, and
But it wasn't-
But you left an asterisk there
But it wasn't
because now we can always say, "Well, damn."
But I don't believe they lost because Butler didn't play.
Let me ask you a question, and then we're gonna get on to the end of this one. But let me ask you a question:
Mm-hmm.
If you was a New England Patriot,
Yeah.
and you found out that Butler was not gonna play at the national anthem, and you lose the game,
I've been pissed off like a bitch.
exactly.
But at the same time, I'm just like this. I'm like, yo, why Malcolm ain't start? We needed this man on the field. Now me as a player, it ain't my place to question the coach on that shit. Because I might be next. I might be next.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
I mean,
true.
at the end of the day, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out why this man ain't play.
Cap,
Yo,
what Malcolm Butler do from here?
come to the 49ers.
He can't stay in New England.
Can't.
He can't stay.
Ain't no
Free
way.
agent, and he's young. He only 24 years old.
He can't stay.
Damn.
Yeah, he was young as a bitch.
24. That's it.
He was young as a bitch when he
So he was a rookie that year. Did he jump that pass? What?
Exactly.
So he's out of
he got to
he's
leave
out of New England. Is his stock fucked up?
No.
Nah, hell no. The man played. The man started every game.
And he's a legit number one corner.
Yeah.
They
Somebody
just,
gonna
they
get.
just fuck with his ego this year because they didn't want to give him their money.
Somebody gonna get
and they try to trade him at the beginning of the season.
I guarantee you,
We will have him.
every GM, owner, and coach in
Already.
the NFL was like, "Why Malcolm Butler ain't playing?"
Yeah.
Hey, Bill, what is Malcolm hurt? No, you're not hurt. We just putting our best people on the field. Well, Malcolm is one of your best people.
Yeah.
I coach this team. Bye. You know what I mean? I guarantee you, every front office personnel in the NFL is trying to find out what happened.
March 6th, we'll find out.
Yeah,
he
we'll find
he
out.
won't be in New England. He can't stay in New England.
All right, and just to let Malcolm say his piece, we're gonna go and give him another opportunity. Malcolm, what happened?
I don't know what happened. I just know what Belichick said.
All right, well there you go, man. That's it.